What up? What up? What up? What's going on, y'all? Happy Sunday. Big football Sunday. Knocking out a couple of small orders on my day off. I had to work yesterday, off today, back to work tomorrow. So I gotta get these small orders done while I can, but I'm definitely not gonna be in here all day because it is football Sunday and it's playoffs. So trying to just knock out a couple of pieces. Oh, it's not big, right? I have to run a smaller one. Let's see. This is 6, 13. I don't even think we did it this big. We might bust this down to about, let's see. This is a little too big. This is at like 13 and a half on the height. I think I'm going to make this at about 11 inches. Take 2 inches off of this. All right. Let's try it out. Let's check it out. What's up, guys? Talk to me. Let me know what you guys are doing. How's your weekend? How was your week? Oh, it's so cold out here. Four Corners, what's going on, my man? What's going on? Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for chatting with us today. Let me know how you doing. How's your weekend? Gotta clean up here today. So we're gonna take this down to about, we said 10 inches. Let's go measure this up top, because that is way too big. Let me just do it at 10 and a half. That's cool. If you guys are working today, how's work going? What you working on? Carol, first time watching you. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, something that you feel you might be doing wrong in the business, are you a crafter? Anything you want to learn, I appreciate all questions and comments. But let's talk about it. And if you're just jumping in again, I'm here in this freezing cold weather in New York, where I believe the temperature is about 20 degrees today. And even my heater in the shop is struggling to keep us warm today, but it's doing its job, so I can't complain. All right. So let's jump back over here to the cutter. Four Corners, are you asking if I own a DTF printer or do I use DTF transfers? Not really quite sure. Do you do DTF printers? T-shirts, vinyl, and sublimation. Also sublimation and epoxy tumblers. Carol, that's dope. That's dope. I love the sublimation process. I mean, I have my sublimation printer over here by Epson, and whenever I get a chance to do some sublimation work, it's always fun. Just watching how vibrant, how bright the colors and the designs come out. And as far as like the tumblers, I mean the same thing. You know, I do some tumblers, cups, so forth. As you can see, I have my mug press right over here. So whenever I get a chance to, or I get those orders in, I usually definitely put that to use. So it's really dope, and a lot of money can be made with sublimation. You know, I know a lot of people are talking about DTFs right now, and sublimation kind of, you know, gets lost in the conversation nowadays. But it's definitely a process of t-shirt making that I do recommend when you have a chance. And it depends on, you know, the type of order it is. But for something quick, maybe, you know, a couple times use or short, small orders, sublimation is not a bad idea at all. That's okay with me. So what I'm doing, these shirts that I'm doing here are actually for a customer who's into cornhole. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that, I guess, sport or hobby. I guess it's became a sport because I do see people on TV. There's tournaments. It's gotten pretty big over the years, or maybe it's been big. I just didn't really know about it too much. However, I am creating a couple of shirts, just 2 t-shirts for 2 partners or a team. And instead of going with just on the fact that it's 2 t-shirts, I said, let me do it with vinyl. And another reason I wanted to do it is I wanted to test myself, make sure I haven't lost those skills in layering, being able to layer different vinyls. Now, hold on, let me just plug up the laptop. I don't want to lose you guys. All right, let me plug her up, let it get charged up. All right. So, I mean, we're on the live. Otherwise, I will show you. Let me see. I'll show you up on my phone because I sent the customer a picture. So, the end result, I'm sure if you guys can see, will look like this. So right now I'm doing the outlines and I putting the actual corn. I don't know if you look close, but like I know on the phone or on the screen, the yellow part may look a little green, but it's the color of corn. You know, you have your green husk and then you have your yellow corn. So I'm gonna put together, I just did the black outline. I'm going to do the middle now. Actually, I think I'll just do the white, then I'll come back and I'll do the middle. So that's what I'm working on today. I'll probably do a video with this on this process. On the second shirt, I'll probably set everything up and actually just record a video for you guys. So if you ever wanted to know how to layer your vinyl on top of each other to come together and build one big design, you know how to do so. I do have videos that I've done a while ago that show you how to do those process, but I'll do an updated one because like I said, it was a while ago. So we'll do a nice updated, clean version of it and get that going. So now that I've got that part done, I'm just going to simply print out, or cut out, I should say, the bulk or the main part of the design. So We're going to print out now the text and the little image, and we're going to see how this comes out. So let me throw some white vinyl in there. Now, I don't know about you guys, but me, as far as when I'm using my vinyl, I look at the design, the size of the design, and the first place I go in my shop is I go to my scrap box. So this is a scrap box that I'll check out, but I looked over here, I didn't have any. And this is my scrap box for the new year. My previous scrap box was probably the size of one of those Gildan size boxes, full of vinyls to the point where I had to go through the good pieces and had to get rid of a lot of the unnecessary. So it's always a good idea to keep your scrap away, because you can also make good money off of your scrap pieces. What's your go-to brand of vinyl? I use Econo Transfer vinyl. Actually, give me a second. I'll pin my link so you guys can, if you're interested and you want to purchase vinyl, you can purchase it using my link, my affiliate link. But yeah, I use Econo Transfer, and I also get stuff done from, or I also get vinyls every once in a while from my girl Jay down at Overflow Vinyl. So I'll put both of those in there. All right, so let's copy this. Boom, boom. All right, and we're going to just pin this. All right, so I just pinned my link for Vinyl Carol. So you check them out. They have all type of vinyls. I mean, specialty vinyls, puff vinyls, glitter, reflectives, you name it. My boy James over at Econo Transfer, he'll take care of you. Just tell him Mr. T-Shirt sent you. But yep, that's my number one go-to for vinyls. I'm still looking for I'm always on the market looking for good quality DTF distributors, especially over here in New York. I'm very particular on the DTFs that I use, so because I'm big on quality, the vibrancy of it, everything. So let's get this printed up now. Pardon the noise in the background, that's just the cutter working. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Check out all the other videos that I've done and continue to do. I promise you guys a lot more content this year. Absolutely, Carol. I have a video that which is a big video on how to use Puff. So just again, subscribe to the channel. and go through the videos. I have a couple of videos on how to use Puff. But one thing I do recommend with Puff, being that it does cost a little more, I always suggest doing a test run. So what I mean by that is you're going to take a small square, maybe 2 inches by 2 inches, and apply it to a t-shirt that like a sample shirt. Instead of cutting out the whole design, pressing it, and then it doesn't puff up, or you have wrinkles, or it just doesn't work out for you. Now you've wasted that big piece of puff. All right, so definitely cut out, like I said, 2 by 2, or maybe like a little left chest, 4 by 4 square. Apply it to like a little sample shirt, a little throwaway shirt, just to get your practice and your feel on how to use it. Okay, when it comes to puff, it doesn't take a full 20, 30 seconds. Sometimes anywhere between 10 to 15 seconds, 10 to 12 seconds, you're good at a pressure of about 300 to 320. I don't really change my temperatures, and I just lower the amount of time that I am pressing for. So, but everybody's heat press is, different. So I'm out here in the garage, and even with the heater being on a concrete floor in the garage, it's still going to be a little cooler in here than, say, maybe inside your house or wherever it is that inside of a workshop. So I tend to keep my heat press at 320, is to keep all the heat, as much heat from that press as possible. So, but like I said, doing a sample run, that'll let you know too if you're cooking it, if the temperature's up too high, if you're pressing it for too long, if you're not. One thing I'm going to tell you about Puff, make sure the key to Puff, press and Puff vinyl, is pre-press your garments. So as much moisture out of the garment as you can before putting on the Puff vinyl. Right? So, Carol, don't be afraid. You just got to jump into it. But like I said, do a sample first. Do a little sample run first. All right. Okay, so bring you guys back over. Let's weed this out. How long, Carol, have you been in the custom business? Have you just starting out, or? Okay. Gotta change my needle on my cutter too. I'm getting some light perforated lines. I don't like that. Gotta change the needle, change the tape on my cutter. I mean, all my equipment needs a little bit of maintenance. And when I say maintenance, I mean like just cleaning, some oil on the heat press, a little tightening of some bolts, just from everyday use of the press going up and down, or the needle constantly cutting vinyl on the cutter. All right, so got this in here. Yeah, that looks good. That's a good size. Cut the rest of this off. All right, shirts about 5 years, sublimation about 4 years. Okay, cool. So you have your hands in this for a while, and you know how it goes. Everything in this business is trial and error. Whether you're starting a clothing brand, whether you're selling t-shirts, whether you're making custom apparel. If you're selling t-shirts, it's, does the public like your designs? If you're a clothing brand, again, does the public like your designs, the styles, your fashion? And if you're doing custom apparel, it's all about whether the customer likes the quality of your work, how it comes out on the garment. So it's always something. So let me grab a shirt. So I can lay down, see what's what. On these bins, I keep my inventory, and which bin is this? Extra large. Just to see how this lays out. All right, guys, spin you guys around so you're not just looking at the garage. So I'm just sizing up things right now. That's still kind of to me. Let's see. Size up. What do you guys think? Then we'll put the corn going across here somewhere. I forgot exactly where the location is, but I think this is going to come out pretty dope. All right, so we have the text and the logo, hands off our bags, and I'm going to put the corn in the background in color to make that pop a little more. I think that's going to come out pretty dope. All right, so now got little pieces of green. All right. Sorry about that. I was just sizing up the design on a shirt just to see how it would look. I'm putting together now the other piece of the corn that's going to go in the middle. So, all right, so that's that. And now we're going to do the green. All right. So that. All right, let's see. Green. All right, let's retrace this now. I'm going to retrace this. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to pretty much print the same thing, but in green, and take out the outside, the outline. All right, simple enough. Out. Got a nice piece of green here. We're going to go with a nice bright fluorescent color green. All right, for the skin of the corn. Let's go back in and print this up. That again. right, guys, I just wanted to tap in with you guys on this frigid but cold Sunday. See what you guys were up to, what you guys are working on. Touch base, let you know I haven't forgotten about you. And just give you a shout out to the community. Hope you guys have a blessed week. I'm gonna finish the shirts, probably start putting together a video this afternoon. But in the meantime, we're gonna cut this up so I can head in and start my football afternoon. All right, so as usual, peace and love. It's been your boy, Mr. T-Shirt. Peace.